welcome back to Happy Tales. This is your half-hour pet adoption program by Collier County Domestic Animal Services. If you've seen an animal or you're looking forward to seeing an animal coming in the next two segments that you would like to adopt, you can visit us Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. with adoptions beginning at 11. You can find all the information you need about us, including all the rules and regulations of owning an animal in Collier County at collierpets.com. Now, joining me is the Domestic Animal Services Director and my friend, Amanda Townsend.
Hello.
Now, she usually comes on to talk about hard news or education items, so I'm a little curious. You have an unusual object.
What is this?
It's a towel.
This is a towel.
Yes.
It's not a towel. This is $5 off admission to Sun and Fun.
Oh!
One day only.
It's an important towel.
Absolutely. An important towel and a whole lot of fun. April 17th, we have Towels for Tails, which is a partnership with Parks and Recreation and DAS. And if you bring a new or gently used towel to Sun and Fun, you get $5 off admission. And we will also have pets available for adoption.
And you guys are going to have, I believe, pets adoption from 11 to 1, and it's April 17th, correct?
April 17th on a
Now
Saturday.
remember, that's not April 18th, that's not the 16th, April 17th. All day long, it's called Towels for Tails. You bring a gently used towel that Domestic Animal Services is going to use in its kennels. We don't have a lot of money floating around. We do need some help.
Nope. And critters go through a lot of towels.
Well, yeah, you got to wash them, you got to clean them.
We can use them. We love the donations, and we appreciate Parks and Recreation partnering with us and
Absolutely.
And doing a fundraiser for us.
Really nice for Sun and Fun to give $5 off, too.
Absolutely, and don't forget there will be off-site adoptions as well.
That's right, that's right. Thank you very much, Amanda.
My pleasure.
And also what we want to talk, let's go ahead and bring up a doggy. Also, we want to remind you that recently the Collier County Animal Control Ordinance changed. Why do you need to know that? It is your responsibility to know the rules. Why do you need to know that? A lot of people in this community tether and or chain their animals outdoors. There are new regulations. You can no longer chain an animal outdoors and leave it unsupervised. Someone has to be outside with the animal, so you can't just chain it and leave it. Learn the rules because you need to, otherwise you could have a citation. Learn those at collierpets.com. It's right on the front page with the Animal Control Ordinance change notice. Collierpets.com. Your responsibility to learn it. Now, Tammy is down here with, I think, what I would consider a dog with an old soul, chilling out, just waiting while Amanda and I are talking up here. Bruno doesn't act like a Bruno at all. Acts like, I don't know, something a little more calm. Bruno sounds like such a big guy. 121804, 8-month-old male Brindle White Terrier mix. Likes to fetch, imagine that of a terrier. Active and charming. Look at that face. If you don't fall in love with that face, I don't know what you're going to fall in love with. If you're looking for a small animal, yes, we carry small animals. Do we get a lot of large animals? Yes. There are a lot of limits. If you're a renter, you've got to have permission from the owner. You've got to know what you're allowed to have. Bruno is ready to go home with you. 121804. I'm telling you, he is adorable. And the calmest terrier, by the way, I think I've seen in weeks. Hello, welcome back, June.
Welcome back.
If you're just joining us, this is June Dunphy. She's handling the cats for us today on Happy Tales. Who do we have?
This is Daisy. Daisy's a special one because we've had her since November.
Oh, boy. You wonder how long we keep animals? We get that question a lot. Sometimes they stay a while. Daisy needs a home. This is not a forever shelter. We have to make room for other animals. That doesn't mean anything bad is going to happen to Daisy, but we would like to get her to a home before we depend on our rescues. Daisy, 116156, 116156. She's only a year old, folks, and by the way, she wasn't a year old when we got her.
She kind of grew up here.
That's right. She's growing up here, and we'd like her to grow up at your house. So let her grow old with you. She's got a lot of life left to live, and look how calm she is. She's doing very well in a shelter atmosphere. That says a lot about a cat, because cats aren't pack animals. 116156. I tell you, if my cats had to live in a shelter, they probably wouldn't qualify for adoption because they'd be hissing at everybody. So she's got a great personality. You definitely want to check that out. Now, if you have another cat and you're considering adopting a cat, you do have to let them adjust. You can't assume that cats are just going to get along. It takes them about a month. They'll be fine. Murphy is down there with that wrinkly little forehead. Adoption ID 121911. 10 months old, tan white, and beagle mix. We do get requests for things. Do you carry anything other than a terrier? Well, yes. Murphy's here. and he's a beagle mix.
He's got a brother coming up next.
Oh, he has a brother coming up. Look at that face. He looks so regal and handsome, charming, curious, devoted, and a brother coming up next, 121-911. And he is grown up, so he's not very big. And he will come neutered to you. Look at this gorgeous cat.
Yeah, speaking of neutered, this one's neutered. This is Jasper. His number is 121959.
Can I just make a comment real quick? Short hair on the head, long hair. It's like two different cats. This is the most interesting coat I've ever... I can't even explain it to you. You'd have to see him in person. He's not real fond of that dog. But let me tell you, he has beautiful, beautiful fur. How old is he?
He's only 3 years old.
He's 3 years old. He's got a lot of... And let me tell you, I've had cats live to 16, 18, and 20, so they live a long time. 121595. A lot of life left in him. And a lot of love left to give to you and your family. 121595. I'm sure you can hear the cats talking behind. They all want to come up here. He's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Already neutered and ready to go home. Now, do keep in mind, if you adopt from us, the adoption fee for cats is $60, and it's $85 for dogs. What does that include? Microchip ID, of course the animal, a starter bag of food, and the pet's license, and the spay and neuter. We have Murphy's brother, Winston. Look at that pathetic little face. He's a little darker than Murphy. If you remember, Murphy was a little blonder. Winston's brown. 121909, 10 months old, brown and white, beagle mix, just like Murphy was just before. Inquisitive, lovable, and charming. Look at that forehead. I don't know how people... There are some people who don't like animals. I think there's something wrong with them.
I agree.
Because... he is just cute. A little shyer than his brother, but boy, would they be great to take home together. Bye, Winston. And walking so nicely on a leash, not pulling at all. Boy, he's very well behaved for being so young.
Yes, he is.
Look at this fluffy black cat.
He reminds me of Sylvester.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
But actually his name's Solo because he's all by himself.
Aw, Solo.
His number is 121815. He's a male, black and white, as you can see. He's approximately about 4 years old.
Gonna need brushed.
Yes, he
All
will.
cats need brushed, but especially him.
Yes.
Got that longer fur. Gorgeous. It's almost, he's straight black up here, and then he's got brown black on his back. Now, I always point out the markings because some people I know are really into, well, how does the animal look? This is the type of animal I look. But really, not look. You really have to choose an animal based on the personality, and they'll choose you when you come in here and visit. 121815, 4 years old. Come down here and take a look at the cats. I know a lot of people love dogs, and a lot of people like cats or love cats. And I know, sometimes you like one or the other. I was always a cat person, and then I just up and went and got a dog, and now I love both of them. Trust me, you can love both of them just the same. Now, this is Mary? Mary, 121172. 121172 is her adoption ID. She's 1.5 years old, already spayed, little shy, not timid, but a little, just, oh, hey, what's going on in this? There's like 6 people standing in this room staring at her. 1.5 years old, brown retriever mix, beautiful, loving, and active. She has a really nice personality, doesn't she?
She does. She's very,
Look at
very
that face.
sweet.
Her face is very unique, too.
Yeah, she's got Heinz 57. She's got a couple things going on in there besides a retriever.
You want to say anything? No? Okay.
Not today. Maybe
Sometimes you never
tomorrow.
know. Beautiful gray cat. Short
Yes.
hair. Not quite as much brushing as the last one.
She's a gray Russian brew.
Russian blue.
Her name's Cleo. Her number is 096205. She's also spayed, so...
Let me tell you something about Russian blues. This is typical. I've had a Russian blue. They like to get out, do their own thing. They'll let you know when they need attention. Not big lap cats, but they will let you know and come visit you. Cleo, 96205. Cleo, again, 96205. We need you to come down here and adopt her. Now, we're going to take a break. We've still got another segment. Lots more animals to see, so stay with us. Don't go anywhere.